Hey everybody, look! Alyssa! She's here. She's taking a break.
That was dramatic.
It was, but we finally got her on camera. I just had to film in bed because she's very uncomfortable. Right, honey?
Still pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Very pregnant. I did want to say that I plan to do, after baby boy's born, like a birth story video. Probably like 2 parts. Part 1, like before, like about midwifery care and stuff like that. And then part 2, just like the birthing story and stuff like that. But in my 40th week of pregnancy,
Yeah.
no signs that he's coming anytime soon, which is hard, and my midwife will let me go almost 2 weeks over.
So
pretty
baby
much
boy
2 weeks on the mark.
Yeah, so he's due when?
He's due Wednesday.
Thursday. Which is what day of the year?
December 1st.
Yeah, and she could go 2 weeks late before they induce, which means December...
I don't know, like 15th or 16th or something.
Yeah.
So we could still be going a while, which is insane to me because I'm in a lot of pain.
Very uncomfortable?
Very, very uncomfortable. It gets worse every single day. They say that baby grows like a pound each week starting after like 36 weeks or something like that. So I definitely think he's growing a pound every single night because I get up and I'm in like a world of more pain than I was even the night before. So lots of sitting on balls.
Yeah, those big yoga balls have been good.
Takes all the pressure off your pelvis. So, but we're here. He still could come anytime. It's all, of course, up to him, even though midwife says no signs right now. But I mean, we could have him in the next few hours. You never know. That's the hard part. In the States, I got induced, so we had literally a date of when we were going to go in and have Charlotte, which was nice, but definitely like excited for more natural this way. But
natural because of what are you not going to get?
Well, you can't get an epidural if you're giving birth in a birthing center, which is where I'll be. So cross your fingers I can make it. But the spontaneity. We'll work on the word later. Of it is really hard because you literally have no clue.
Yeah, could happen spontaneously at any point. So
yeah.
But it's good because we've got Nona here, who is...
My mom's here from the United States. This will be her 3rd week here.
Yeah, start of her 3rd week, which I feel like those 2 weeks have flown by pretty fast, actually. It's kind of hard for us to go out and do stuff, so we feel bad. She's kind of having to hang out a little bit, but she's still going out enjoying the sun. And she was very surprised by the fact that, like, when we told her it's 68 degrees here and it's hot, she's like, 68 degrees in the U.S. is cold. And when she got here and the sun beating down on her,
the sun is just so much stronger here. Like, you can
hotter.
Sit outside for 20 minutes and then just be like
on fire, hot, sweaty.
On fire, even under 70 degrees.
Yeah.
We're talking about Fahrenheit here.
Oh yeah, sorry, Fahrenheit. Oh boy.
Which is pretty crazy.
Celsius, I don't know what that would be. Sorry guys. Google?
Yeah.
Google.
Google.
That's what we normally do. It's just
But
engraved.
It's been good to have her here. We definitely thought... I thought I was going to have baby early, like before mom even got here. So we were like working on like plans of who's going to help us and stuff like that way early. And then I was like, okay, we made it. Mom's here. Now it's going to happen.
Nope.
Still hasn't happened. So we're hoping that he comes soon. That way, like Daniel said, I have really not been able to go out and do much just because of how uncomfortable I am and stuff like that. So hopefully he will come soon. That way we can go and take her on some of the beautiful hikes that we've talked about in previous videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've been off work. It'll be 3 weeks now as well. So just trying to get as much rest as possible. Charlotte. So did we talk about she had her surgery?
No, we haven't.
Oh, so she finally got her grommet surgery. It went really well over at Grace Hospital in Tauranga, the private hospital. So they were great, explaining the whole procedure, everything like that. She was like kind of sick before-ish, so we were nervous that she wasn't going to be able to get it. But luckily, we did. We got it. Hardest part for me was like when they had to put her under the anesthesia. Yeah. It was horrible. You never want to go through that.
Because you had to hold her.
Yeah.
While they put the mask on her and stuff.
I don't want to talk about it. But it's been 3 weeks and she's had no ear infection, which is amazing. We even went to the doctor because she got something else, which we'll talk about. But they checked her ears and no ear infection. They've been draining great. But croup was going around school. So, of course, sis got croup and then some sort of a GI bug. So
she's still getting beat up.
But no ear infection.
No ear infection.
And honestly, she's been so much happier, even with having a GI bug and with croup. Like, she's been fine. Kid. Like, she's been coughing and stuff like that a little bit, but still a completely different kid than having an ear infection, which is good. So, paying the price of a private surgery, even though a pain in the butt to pay it outright.
Get it in quicker, and you don't have to worry about waiting multiple years and potential risk of losing hearing because of repeated ear infections.
Yeah, 100% worth it. So
should we tell them how much it is, just so they know?
A lot going on there. We'll link it under just because I need to pull up like all the bills to know.
Okay, 100%. But it was closer to like.
It's close to like 5,000.
Really?
Yeah. We'll look it all up and I can link because you pay like the hospital, the anesthesiologist, and then your ENT doctor. So a lot of separate bills.
Yeah. That's without insurance. So
yeah. So they mentioned maybe tonsils and adenoids in the future, because she has sleep apnea, but it doesn't seem to be bothering her right now. So they said no super big rush on that. So may look into getting on the public list for that one just because it's not a huge rush. But all good there. What else?
I don't know. I mean, other than that, I've been working still while Alyssa's taking her sweet maternity leave and enjoying. I mean, she's still uncomfortable, so I don't feel too happy that she's off or I mean that she's not doing well. But I've been working, and then also I started baseball. With our recreational Toronto City Baseball Adult League here. And it's fun. I have a lot of fun. It feels good to be back in the sport. I played it for 17 years and then took like a 5-year break from college to now. And I love it. It feels so good to be active and playing sports. And I love the area we're in with Bay Plenty being so warm and so inviting to every single sport. Like every time we go out there, there's people playing cricket and there's people practicing football or soccer. And it's just...
He's hoping maybe one day we'll go into a bigger city like Auckland or something like that so he can play on a little bit more of a competitive team.
Yeah, it's still fun though.
Yeah, definitely fun, but of course baseball's not huge here, so...
No. Yeah, it's not huge anywhere in New Zealand.
People haven't grown up playing it like the United States, so...
But
play
it
a little
is
bit
fun.
more competitively. Maybe
it is fun.
Day.
It gives me something to do every week. I get to meet a lot of people that are really cool, a lot of interesting, fun guys.
Some people from the United States.
Yeah, some Americans too who are coming out there. And actually, a lot of the Americans who are coming out and playing haven't really played that much or at all back in the States. So that's kind of cool for them as they get to experience it as an adult. It's awesome the amount of opportunities that you have in sports and recreation here in New Zealand. It's sunny and warm most year round.
Even though we're going through a little bit of a rain spurt right now, but it looks like we've finally kind of finished it. It was a big 2 weeks of rain pretty much.
Yeah, but everything is going smoothly for the most part.
We got Christmas set up. A little baby Christmas tree. Yeah. We had a whole bunch of decorations in the States, but of course had to get rid of it. So starting fresh. So my mom's Christmas present to us was actually our Christmas present because
decorations,
going on maternity leave, cuts a lot of pay for sure.
Yeah. But and you could talk about that too in
my birthing video, but yeah, got a little Christmas tree set up. You can link a picture. Got some stockings set up, but that's probably about as far as we'll go this year.
What's interesting is buying a Christmas tree, and we also bought like a little tiny pool for Charlotte, swimming pool. So we bought a pool and a Christmas tree in the same shopping trip during the same season and expect to use them both at the same time. Back in Missouri, having a Christmas tree up and a pool outside.
It's snowing at this time in the United States.
Never.
I will say, and I'm not sure how you feel about it, like, I would say I'm not as in the Christmas spirit just because it's not...
Doesn't feel like it.
Cold, snowing, just not used to it.
No family around.
Yeah, I mean, Mom's here, but yeah, still.
One out of the 25 members we get to see,
Yeah.
you know, it's just hard.
But yeah, I feel like it's the snow part of it.
Yeah.
The cold part of it. You know, cold's here. You look forward, like, we don't look forward to the cold, of course, in the States.
But when it happens.
But when it happens, you have Christmas and gathering and stuff like that. The fireplace is on. You're doing all that kind of
Cookies.
stuff. Which we can still do here, of course, but I definitely would say not as in the Christmas spirit.
No.
But there's also so much going on with about to have a baby and stuff like that.
It's hard to sit back and actually think and remind ourselves that Christmas is happening. We're definitely not putting up Christmas lights because, as we've been told, some sun stays up till what, 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, we would always do Christmas lights every year in the States. That was always fun when the ladder wouldn't reach. Oh my gosh! Remember last year the ladder wouldn't reach and we had to get bricks and we would stack the bricks up and put one side of the ladder on the bricks and I would have to hold it.
Let's not talk about how I almost died multiple times, but don't worry about it. I hear you have ACC. Hopefully you get covered for something like that. But anyway, I feel like that's pretty good for a life update, and I feel like we covered a lot of things. There's gonna be more content in the future. I do want to say, when baby boy does decide to show up, Oliver is his name. We're probably going to take a hiatus. I mean, Alyssa's taking kind of a hiatus already, but I will probably take a break too. So there may be a gap out of nowhere.
Couple weeks.
Of a week or two.
So if you notice no videos are coming in, it's probably because we had baby.
And I'll probably post it on Instagram, just something simple so everybody knows. Picture. But yeah, guys, I'm dropping the ball a little bit on keeping up to date on all of our social media stuff, but it's a lot right now.
Let us know, because especially if you are like a what are those people called who are like can tell the future? a
psychic or like
let me know when I'm gonna have my baby. Drop down below the date you think.
Remember, due December 1st. We can go 2 weeks past.
Oh my gosh.
It's I think gonna be posted tonight, which is November 27th, 28th, something like that. I don't remember. 27th tonight. What day do you think he's coming?
Cross your fingers for tomorrow.
Comment down below so we can get Alyssa excited or make her even more sad. I said December 7th. So.
Oh God. It makes me want to climb Mount Maunganui and jump off.
Oh, that's dark. All right, guys. I think we're going to end on that note before she loses her mind over here thinking about how long she's got to wait to have a baby. But thanks, guys, for watching as always. We'll see you guys
later. Gonna go sit in my bowl.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.